Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to our coffee run for this morning. It is Monday, the 30th of April. Can you believe it? We are already 1 month down in the second quarter, and I think that that's just kind of extraordinary, actually. So today on the coffee run, what I wanted to chat with you about is really how we're going to ramp up this momentum until the end of the second quarter. So halfway through the year, we've got 8 weeks left, or 9 weeks left, which is just, it's astonishing to me how fast time is flying. Now, what I wanted to share with you is some things that I'm working on this week and some things that you can do in order to really increase your momentum, your activity, and get things kind of moving in a really big way, but in a way that's really nicely measured and tempered and kind of just really nice without feeling all manic and frenetic. So one thing that I've been setting out for my clients to do, and I just set out a challenge actually over on my Facebook page as well, is around what is the number one action that you are committing to today to get done. Now, there are lots of us that have got lots of things to do. We're busy people. And I know like the thought of adding 100 other things into your day, like Facebook posts, Instagram, LinkedIn, blogging, podcasting, and all of that stuff can be quite overwhelming, sometimes a bit underwhelming when we think about all of the other things that we need to do. So rather than looking at a big, massive to-do list and setting this really big challenge around what you're going to do on a daily basis, what is the one thing that you can add into your day that you are going to commit to doing in order to be able to build up your momentum curve over the course of the next couple of months? Now, as we know with a momentum curve, it goes like that, and then there's like a lot of effort that goes in down at the bottom here when we're just starting before we kind of get takeoff and lift off. So what's really important is that this bit down here is that we're consistent, we're moving, and just constantly taking action after action. It's kind of like stoking the fire. So you'll need to be doing that before you kind of see any results. Probably before you have any level of real interaction, before people start asking you for different things. So it's in that constant activity and commitment that the momentum gets built. So what one thing are you committing to doing today? Me, I know that I committed to some clients of mine last week that I was going to start writing my book. I've got the book plan done. It's like nice and thick. I know the outline. I know everything that I need to talk about. And last week I committed to starting that. I think it was on Thursday, and I didn't do it. And I was a little bit grumpy with myself for not doing it, particularly when I'd made a semi-public commitment to actually doing it. So what that has meant for me is that I've been required to actually sit down and work out, well, why did I put off doing it? Why did I prioritize other things that were probably not more or less important, but why didn't I do that thing that I said that I was going to do? So it allows us to do some inquiry around the sabotage or the self-sabotage or the reasons why we didn't do what it was that we said we were going to do. So if you're committing to doing something today, like a new video, and you don't do it, then it gives you some things to be able to start to work on. You know, why didn't you do that? What was going on? Why did you prioritize other things? So sometimes the spot fires that come up throughout the day require us to reprioritize what we're doing, and that's fine. But if you're doing it on a constant and consistent basis, then there's probably something a little bit deeper happening in there. So what action are you committing to taking today? What is it that you're going to do? What one thing are you going to do to increase your level of presence online, your level of activity? What is it that you're actually going to commit to? Now, I'm going to commit to you guys. I am going to write, what am I doing today? I'm going to write the introduction to my book. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm really scared about doing it because it's really unfamiliar to me. So yay. So I'm going to do that. What are you going to do? Let's share, and really let's get this last couple of months really build your momentum, get that action happening so that you can start to see how your audience is really valuing what you're putting out there. Because this in turn is going to increase the impact that you're having online. And then when you start to create more impact, that's when we can then start to add in that strategy layer and start getting more profits and revenue and a return on investment for the time, the money, and the energy that you're putting into this beast, this content consuming beast that is social media. All right, my name is Nicola. Have an amazing Monday, and I'll chat with you guys tomorrow.